from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Kentucky got one of the bright young stars in the college football universe. Will Stein has done a fantastic job for the last several years as the Oregon offensive coordinator. Now, an opportunity to run his own program in the SEC. We'll see if Will Stein can get the Kentucky Wildcats back on top as contenders in the South. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. And we get a look at Ryan Williams. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating it.
Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes a grab and room to run. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Wildcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. C.J. Baxter, the former Texas Longhorn, he's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Plows through the defense. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Just keeps moving. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's going to be really interesting to watch Kentucky this year offensively, and I think running the ball is going to be critical. Will Stein now the new head coach, and he brings in C.J. Baxter at running back from Texas, David, a guy that was so highly recruited coming out of high school, had some injury issues early on during his time at Texas, but he has tremendous upside, and if he can stay healthy, this running game, I think, can take off.
Take off, game-breaking. They fortify the offensive line in the transfer portal. They've got to get back to that physical ground game. And you're right about Baxter. This guy was all-world, everything recruit. Lightning in a bottle, can make those big plays. Look forward to watching this Kentucky offense hopefully get a bounce back and get some spring in their step.
Got enough for the first. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fit it in the window for the score.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he made the extra point without problem. The returner will field it and bring it back. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll try the right side. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keelan Russell finds his man. Oh, what a cut! Could be an alley. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. Keeps it on first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The give. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Might be calling a hot route. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Tide a little extra time to come up with his third down play to open the period. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. It is going to be nearly impossible to hear right now, and this offense is going to have to get locked in. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Russell. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilmore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rodriguez. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the ground.
The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying play action. Still looking. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the defense pays that blitz off with just what you want, putting the O in 3rd and long.
And a lot of people get conservative on 3rd and long and drop a lot of people. I like bringing pressure. Tell the QB, you better get the ball out of your hand fast because we're coming for you. The blitz gets home. Nice job by the defense being aggressive on 3rd and long.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go play action with Russell. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy one...
Caught, and he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The run inside. It's Hill. There's a crease. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got a man. It's Rodriguez. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Kentucky going quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Keeps it himself. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Shows him the stiff arm. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. It gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. In the red area, it's Baxter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off for Baxter. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And this team's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth.
Makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Throwing Russell. They go to the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the #1 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
Coming out with it, it's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coach Stein told me coming out of the locker room, they are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Alabama sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Get it out on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keelan Russell. He's got the back in the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Alabama quickly back to the line. Russell from the gun on third down. He makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Got a man. It's Edwards. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Russell on play action. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be changing the route. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
24, Kentucky, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. On the move at the 30. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. I just can't do it better.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Russell fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. The short hands, it's Gilmore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want...
There's some room. Picks up the 1st down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback making checks. Running inside. It's Hill. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
With the catch, it's Rodgers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He might want another play. Give to the single back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's Riley. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Going to the run. It's Riley. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wildcats call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. The give to the single back. Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And the offense is doing probably exactly what you want them to do. What do we need to do? We need to run clock. We got the lead. We're in a good situation to get points. Now, tick, 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 tick. The clock is my friend.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure. Their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodriguez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Baxter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants it all. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Under fire. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing Mack. Bringing the heat. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Again, it's Mack. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Touchdown, Alabama! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Number 45, set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He's taking a deep shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the game will continue for at least one more play as the penalty gives the offense an untimed down. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.